What you just saw is the opposite of how a perfectionist usually kicks off a video. Hello everybody, I'm Nilu, currently a PhD student and a life coach. And if you want to know 3 tips for perfectionists and procrastinators, take my hand and let's go. When it comes to perfectionism, everybody got their own thing. For example, perfectionism for a job, or somebody might choose their partner based on a very high standard, which sometimes is a good thing. We have good perfectionism and bad perfectionism. Whenever you are careful about who you are with and you don't get overwhelmed by those standards, that's a good thing. But we need to know that when it comes to stop us from taking actions, when it results in procrastination, or it could result in person's exhaustion and anxiety. For another example, we might have some parents who unconsciously set high a standard for their children, and it results in their children feeling that they are not meeting their parents' expectation, and they feel that they are not enough, no matter what they do. So this is not also good. So let's get to my own experience. My whole life I've been struggling with perfectionism, especially when it comes to buying new stuff. For example, if that's a phone, that's a TV, I used to search a lot on internet to find a product that has the high quality that meets all my expectation, and it should not be costly at the same time. I remember that I could find it sometimes, but at the expense of putting a lot of time for finding that and being so overwhelmed. And I can say that now it wasn't worth it. Or another example, when I used to plan for a trip, I remember that I wanted to know what's my plan for each and every hour that I will be there. Let's say if I'm going to somewhere for a week, I planned everything, and I remember that I needed a lot of time to schedule everything, to buy many tickets, search about the activities there. And it was good whenever I was in the trip, but before it, planning for that was really time consuming. And I remember whenever my friends suggested me, I used to tell them, no, I don't have time for planning that trip. So now I can say I missed many opportunities to go out, be with other friends. It's good to schedule and have plan for your trip, but you could have like maybe 2 to 3 to 4 activities that are the core activities that you are going to do there, not planning for even the restaurants that you're going to go, even the ice cream, everything. And now I'm so happy that I found these steps that I'm going to share with you so soon that now I can enjoy more whenever I go to the trip, whenever I buy a new thing. I don't put much time. So let's get started and see what are these approaches, and I hope that you can find it so useful and you can implement in your life. Let's go. Let's get into the tips. The first tip says that not starting now can be more harmful than doing it perfectly. Again, not starting now is more harmful than doing it perfectly. This sentence says the importance of taking actions promptly, even if you are not ready, even your condition and circumstance is not perfect. Because if you delay your thing, it would result in missing opportunities, just like the example I talked before about missing the chance of going to more trips with my friends. Or another consequences is that you will delay your progress. For example, now that I'm recording this video, I started my channel. I love to have a YouTube channel to share stuff with people, to help them, to inspire other people. I knew that that's my desire, but there were some obstacles. I have my thesis to work on, I have many experiments to do, I have every week meetings, a lot of things at the same time, and it takes a lot of time to write a new script, to edit, and at the same time I needed to work on my speaking, my communication skills. And I was thinking that okay, I'll start whenever I'm ready, whenever I finish my PhD, whenever I have free time to write more, free time to record videos. So all those things came together to build an excuse for me to look at other YouTubers, other channels. They're so good, and I was getting into that trap. But then I remembered that each and every YouTuber, each and every person that you see now, they went through a journey. They weren't as good as they are now, but they started that, and one step by one step they got improved. It's kind of gradual improvement. So yeah, now you see me here. I started the channel. I'm doing my best to publish at least a video per week, and I'm sure that by this gradual improvement, after recording more and more videos, my speaking skill, my communication skill will be improved. So it doesn't matter if we are not perfect as of now, because we will get to somewhere better than what we are now as we start, as we go through the process. The second tip is to find when you procrastinate because of feeling you're not ready to do something. Whenever there is two desires, one desire says that I love doing this, I love this idea, I want to start. The second desire says no, but you're not ready. No, you need to wait more. No, the condition is not right. That's not the good time to do that because of 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes it happens that logically you look at your schedule and you see that you cannot do it. That's totally fine. But sometimes we know that we don't do it because of our desire to be perfect. So for this, whenever you observe yourself and you find out that this is the reason, so you do opposite to what your mind tells you. For example, in the trip scenario, whenever your friends come to you and says, do you want to go to a trip, but you're calculating everything and thinking that okay, I don't have the enough money, or I might not have car, but in reality you know that even you can go to a trip in more economic way. You can go to the restaurant based on your budget, or reserve a place based on your budget. Sometimes being with your friends and taking some time off from your job, your busy life, is worth it, even if you don't have the perfect experience of going to a very expensive restaurant or a very expensive hotel. So based on my experience, I think that sometimes it's good to lower our expectation and enjoy our life. Now, before we get to the next tip, which is my favorite, I would like it if you would give this video a thumbs up, because it helps to spread this video and inspire more people, and thank you for that. Now let's go to the last tip. Okay, that's the last tip. Look at the face of each and every person here. That's what that might happen to you in the last step, because while you are implementing the first and second tip into your life, trying to observe your behavior and push yourself to act in opposite of your desire to procrastinate because of perfectionism, you might face more failure, more mistakes. But a perfectionist is not used to that. They cannot tolerate it because they used to delay everything, and even not to do that because of fearing from failure, because of thinking they're not ready. So that's really important that from my perspective, you are ready to face any mistake, because you will make some mistakes, and these mistakes are going to help you to grow. That's going to build one step on the top of another step to help you grow. Now I hope that after these 3 tips, you are now a powerful person, mindfully. Also, you're an action taker, and you're going to do everything you want despite of your desire that doesn't let you do that. And I want you to know that that's really okay to seek support from your friends, your family, or even this community that you are part of now. I would be happy to respond to your comments anytime that I see it. And speaking of the comments, please let me know that where you are joining us from. It's always very good to know people around the world. And I want to thank you for being a part of our community, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.